What's going on, guys? What's going on? JayeDeBlack here. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Ayesha Curry. I want to talk about Steph Curry. The Met Gala. The Met Gala was just recently held, and there was a clip that went viral. Now, at the beginning of this video, unless there's some issue with where I can't have it, I'm going to have a video compilation of different clips from the Met Gala that includes Ayesha Curry and Steph Curry, and particularly Ayesha Curry seeming on edge, seeming to be upset with him, like she has to manage him and put him in the right spots, right? Because the Met Gala was about her. It was her time to shine, and it was his time to play the background role. Now, people are going to look at, when I've seen the clip, the initial clip of her walking, and like the back of the gown wasn't stepped on. It kind of like, I don't know if Steph kind of walked on the side of it. Now, she looked back not once but twice. Now, there was some people saying, well, she was looking at the stylist. The stylist, when she looked back that second time, was basically right beside her. She was looking at Steph. That's why Steph had that grin on his face, right? Playing it off. And then you see the other clips of her side-eyeing him. There's another clip that's not in the compilation where they're toasting. They had a drink toast, and she's giving him another side eye. I want people to understand something. I don't wish bad on this couple at all. I really don't. I'm not here to denigrate or disrespect anybody. I'm just speaking on what I saw in the pattern of behavior, the unneeded information that she has provided over the years. Like she has said, and I'm talking about Ayesha. Ayesha has said things that we didn't ask for multiple times, and people make excuses for it. When I seen the initial clip, I wasn't going to make a video on it. But when I saw this compilation of clips, one in particular, she's taking photos and Steph is standing back in the background, and he looks very uncomfortable. He looks like an extra in the Matrix. He's out there dressed like a light-skinned Morpheus. And this was her moment. The Met Gala was for her. And people have to understand something. She wants the spotlight to be on herself. Let's be real. Okay, the Met Gala is something for her. That is her thing. And he's just there. She's tired of him having a total spotlight. This is why she's offered us over the years unwanted information. So what me as a content creator, what I do as a guy who is red-pilled, and a guy who has spoken about these celebrities for a number of years, I see patterns, right? People made excuses for the red table talk. People have made excuses for certain things that she has said in other interviews as well. Always excuses, 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 excuses. When I seen this compilation, it intensifies what we believe, and that Ayesha Curry wants the spotlight for herself. She wants to stand there for herself. Again, that clip when you see him standing in the background looking uncomfortable, it's just weird, because I don't care how long a couple has been together. Denzel Washington, his wife, has been together for a very long time. You don't see his wife acting this way. The excuses need to stop. It really does need to stop. Now, I'm going to take a look at this article from Yahoo. Let's read it, because they say that the caption is Ayesha Curry's cold reaction to Steph Curry's Met Gala fumble causes stir. She's so mean. Just blocks from Madison Square Garden, the 2026 Met Gala turned into basketball's biggest runway. Stephen Curry and Ayesha Curry arrived in matching black Balenciaga looks and instantly stole attention at the 2026 Met Gala. As cameras flashed at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, a tiny slip during their glamorous entrance sparked chaos online. They're talking about, again, she did not look back but once but twice. It was like she looked back and then she looked back. The second look was even sharper. She gave him a cold, cold stare. Like, you better not mess this up for me. That's the type of time she was on. This whole Met Gala thing was for her. And it just seems like he didn't take it seriously. Like, he never takes anything seriously. This is why she continues to make public comments. She's trying to poke at him. But because, and again, I have a lot of respect for Steph as an NBA player. He can be very goofy. He can be very goofy. Okay? Very, very goofy. And he not understand. I think at times he doesn't read the room, right? He thinks everything is fun because he's goofy. That's just his personality. Even at his age, he's a goofy guy. And he didn't take this whole Met Gala thing seriously. She takes this very seriously because this is her time to feel like a celebrity, to feel like people are there for her, right? To feel like she's a part of the celebrity elite. Stephen Curry brought full superhero energy to the Met Gala in a black hooded trench layered over a sharp black suit, while Ayesha Curry turned heads in a sheer strapless gown paired with a solid bodysuit and sleek leather gloves. The 37-year-old on the carpet with her effortless confidence, still even amid fashion's biggest night and a room packed with elite athletes. Curry admitted part of his mind remained glued to the NBA playoffs unfolding miles away. Of course, his team is currently still in the NBA playoffs. So, he probably would rather be in the gym working on his jump shot and other things than being at the Met Gala. He just didn't take the thing seriously. She was. This is why people saw the tension there. And again, people are going to act like there's no tension. They're going to act like there's nothing to see here, just like with Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. When have we ever seen Rihanna so disinterested in being in public with A$AP Rocky? Not saying she's disinterested with him. I'm just saying when we've seen them out in public, they've been sort of happy-go-lucky. But anyway, let's see. Meanwhile, making their way towards the carpet, Steph accidentally stepped on the long tail of Ayesha's gown. He instantly pulled away, but cameras had already caught every second of the awkward little moment. Ayesha then turned around and fired a sharp side eye at her husband, and social media completely lost it. Within minutes, the clip spread everywhere as fans replayed the tiny fashion disaster like it was playoff drama. Meanwhile, the couple casually kept walking, making the whole thing even funnier. Online fans then took to their social media and the comment section to share their thoughts on Ayesha's reaction to Steph's accidental moment. She gave him a double look. You know a woman is pissed off when she gives you that double look. When a woman gives you like that double back look, she is pissed. Because she didn't just look once, she looked twice because she wanted Steph to know you need to stop acting goofy and take this seriously. That's what it looks like to me because he just didn't take it seriously. He wants to be in the gym working on his jump shot. He didn't want to be there. She did. This was about her. This was her moment. She's so mean, one of them commented. NBA fans haven't been fond of Ayesha since August of 2025. The accomplished entrepreneur, chef, and actress shared on the Call Me Daddy podcast. I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be a career person, and that's it. She had her eyes set on achieving her goals, and that somehow didn't sit well with the fans who immediately called her out for sharing her feelings. I don't think it's that. I just think that Ayesha overshares. But she overshares with an agenda. She wants people to know she's unhappy being a wife and just not saying she's unhappy being a mother or a wife. She's unhappy with her title just being wife and mother. She wants to be something else. She wants to be a strong, independent woman that don't need a man. That's her whole thing. She wants to be a single AF woman who can do whatever she want to do. This is their mindset. go wherever she wants to, is getting praise for whatever business venture she has or brand she's pushing. That's what she wants. But she has to understand there's a trade-off. Because if you want that, then you're going to have to give up the husband and the family, because a lot of women don't know how to do both. They're trying to see, a man can handle a career and family. Women struggle to do that. And with Ayesha saying that on the podcast, she was basically admitting that she struggles to do both, because she's had other things as far as cooking and reality shows. Y'all remember that show they did on HBO, her and Steph? It didn't work. She does not have the charisma for entertainment. People may feel like she has the look, but she just does not have, she's not an entertainer. She wants to be. She desperately wants to be an entertainer, but she does not have that element, right? And I think it bothers her. But with Steph, he is a great NBA player. So he's good at that. Plus, he's a family man. He's able to balance the two. And women, they're not going to admit it, but they struggle trying to have a successful career and family. I believe there are women out there who are also admitting this. So it's like a trade-off. If you want to chase goals and do certain things, you're not going to be able to have the family too. That's why these women praise these single mothers who are able to have careers and all this, because they feel like that's success. So there's a trade-off there. Fans believe that everyone knows Ayesha because of Stephen Curry, and that it was he who got her on the Met Gala red carpet. That is facts. Therefore, they pointed out that the Golden State Warriors star paid for it. She's looking at him like he didn't pay for it. Someone wrote, right. She looking at him like she paid for everything, and he should be grateful, right? Keeping with the sentiments, another one said, let's keep it real. She was only invited because of him, LOL, so let's relax. Then a fan commented, most tolerate her presence because of him, but most of us only care about what he has accomplished in the NBA and what he's still doing in the NBA now. In one instance, Ayesha apologized to Steph after admitting that athletes were never really her type at first. Still, she eventually fell for the future 4-time NBA champion anyway. Yet somehow fans just don't seem to like her very much. Again, I feel that more and more the resentment grows. That's why I tell Steph, don't retire. Keep playing until your 40s. Keep it going. Because I'm telling you right now, once you retire, we may have a lot more to discuss in this situation right here. But let me know what y'all think. Am I bugging? Let me know in the comment section. Like this video, hype this video, share this video, and make sure y'all check out all my other videos. You should be seeing them pinned on the screen right now. And make sure y'all check out my socials, all in the description box. And I'll see y'all next one.